Sister wives' kids slam Meri and Robyn, who got it worse. And Robyn's bizarre reveal still appalls fans. Also, Kody Brown reveals why he can't watch his show. I will explain everything. Watch this video until end. Hey lovely viewers. Welcome to my update gossip channel. Sister Wives star Meri Brown must know how Robyn Brown feels being the target of family wrath. But not only from fans or their husband. Instead, both these ladies endured jabs from adult kids of the Brown clan. These were the kids of other Brown moms and not their own. Sister Wives. Robyn Brown dissed. Over the last year, Robyn Brown landed in the path of a couple of young men in the family. Janelle Brown's son Gabriel Brown seemed to blame Robyn for their dad never coming around. Gabe didn't seem to think Kody Brown's lack of contact with his family had to do with COVID, as his father said. Instead, he thought Robyn was at the bottom of this. Then, of course, there was Christine Brown's son, Peyton Brown, who in the last few weeks dissed Robyn Brown. He put on a t-shirt with his mom's now famous saying and shared it on social media. "What does the nanny do?" was something Christine asked last season on Sister Wives after finding out Robyn had a nanny for her kids. So, Peyton made headlines wearing this question on his shirt for the world to see. Christine loved it and wanted one to wear herself. But the worst case of dissing might be the one that occurred during a Twitter battle. This is something many veteran fans of the show won't forget. Is Meri Brown the monster? This debacle was pretty big when it first hit the social media world. It started with a tweet from Meri Brown. A few seasons back, Maddie Brown Brush joined Meri Brown's team for selling clothing online. But one day the first of the Sister Wives posted a seething message to her Twitter. It seemed like a reprimand for someone on her team slacking off while selling this clothing. Meri suggested it's not a hobby and pointed the verbal finger at this unnamed team member of hers. The fans would have been none the wiser on who Meri aimed this anger at if Maddie didn't seem to answer the post. As soon as Meri Brown's post went up, it appeared that Maddie posted an answer to her stepmom. Neither Maddie nor Meri named names, and they each posted on their own social media accounts. Check out Maddie's replies above. She then deleted that account. Sister Wives. Meri and Robyn, not everyone's favorites. Again, neither Meri nor Maddie put a name to their online banter. But followers immediately picked up on what was going on. But it seems Maddie had an axe to grind, and she did so in the tweets that are now long gone. Soap Dirt reported on this at the time it occurred. Maddie Brush also jumped on Robyn in one incident on the show. This was back when she still lived at home as a teen. Apparently, she didn't like the church they belonged to and discussed this with the 5 parents. But she got angry after she felt Robyn contradicted something the parents once told the kids. This caused Maddie to snap at Robyn Brown. Does the history of these moms play a part? Janelle Brown never made it a secret that there's friction between her and Meri Brown. At one point, Janelle joined Meri for some family counseling. At the session, they disclosed that the mom of 6 could not ride in the same car as Meri Brown. The problems between Meri and Janelle started from the days when they were the only 2 sister wives. So, it could be the kids picked up on this. Then Christine Brown made no secret of feeling ignored by her husband. She disclosed to the world that Kody refused intimacy with her any longer. Her adult kids watched their mom crumble, as she seemingly lost Kody to Robyn. So, it stands to reason they'd rally behind Christine Brown as Peyton did. His father had a functioning marriage with Robyn Brown, but not one with their mom. This could have prompted him to give Robyn the t-shirt jab. It seems a lot of back history might play into these jabs by the kids to the other moms. Sister Wives star Robyn Brown is the topic of online chatter now that the season wrapped up. Fans went back to the time when she stepped in and helped Kody Brown with his weekly sermon. The viewers debated how she thought at the time she was helping the kids. But instead, it left the fans appalled over what the kids heard. Sister Wives. Robyn Brown guest speaker. The family moved to Flagstaff, Arizona, where their religion didn't have a church nearby. There wasn't a community of polygamous families locally either. Kody belongs to a sect of the Fundamentalist Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. That's the Apostolic United Brethren, AUB, which is an offshoot of the Mormon religion. He and his sister wives' family were very active in the church before they went to Vegas. So, they were at a loss for a place to go for Sunday services. But Kody Brown took care of that, for a while anyway when they first arrived. He held Sunday Mass at Robyn Brown's home for the entire family. While the fans weren't privy to an entire church service run by the sister wives' patriarch, they got to see Robyn when she was the guest speaker for the day's sermon. TLC's Robyn delivers jaw-dropping sermon. The youngest wife from the sister wives aimed her sermon at the kids. Many of the Brown children were at the dating age, so what Robyn had to say targeted that age group. What she said and how she went about it ended up coming back to bite her. Robyn Brown started by explaining it's important to save your purity for the one you love. Then she told the kids how she made the mistake of not doing that. Robyn gave her purity away to a man who begged her to do so. She also said she gave it to a man who didn't respect it. But it was her very strong regret of not saving her purity for Kody Brown that shocked the fans. Sister wives. Sermon still talked about. When Robyn became pregnant, she said she tried to make things right by marrying the man. Of course, tears trickled as she spoke. More tears appeared during the stronger talking points coming from Robyn Brown. As one fan described, there sat her son, Dayton Brown, listening to how his mother is sorry she didn't save her purity. Plus, the sister wives fan also pointed out the message Robyn was sending. She used a heart ornament as a prop for her purity as she spoke to the kids. She suggested that she married the man and put up with abuse because of her mistake. Robyn never mentioned Dayton's name as the child she became pregnant with. But since he is her firstborn child, he fits the bill. Fans found this appalling for all the kids to hear. Plus, it doesn't matter that Kody is now their adopted father, she is dissing her older kid's biological dad. Viewers didn't like this idea at all. So as this last season rolled to a close, fans kept the sister wives chatter going. This is one of the more memorable events from the seasons for some of the fans. Sister Wives star Christine Brown had Tony Padron, her son-in-law, on her mind this week. During her TLC show Cooking with Just Christine, she mentioned something about him. Tony is Mykelti Brown Padron's husband. Even before he married Christine's daughter, fans found him fascinating. Sister Wives. Cooking critic for Christine Brown. Fans of the TLC show most likely remember Tony Padron from the wedding planning episodes. He and his future bride, Mykelti, had big ideas. Not to mention their expensive requests for their sister wives' wedding. The food choice was tacos, but Tony was quick to say he didn't want the kind of tacos Christine Brown made. No, those weren't the real deal, he wanted street tacos. That was the first time he suggested he wasn't crazy about her cooking. She was his future mother-in-law at the time. So, fans thought he was a bit brazen to diss her cooking on the show. Well, it looks like he still doesn't like her cooking. But Christine seems fine with this and mentions this on her cooking show. Tony Padron knows his tacos. This week on Christine's cooking show, Mykelti joined her. The two made white lasagna. It so happens that this is one dish Christine Brown makes that Tony Padron likes. So, Tony Padron is very forthcoming about his likes and dislikes when it comes to food. Veteran Sister Wives fans might remember how Jaws dropped over his food menu for their wedding. It's not so much the street tacos he requested but how many. Do you remember how many tacos Tony asked Christine and Kody Brown to order? 1. 400. 2. 1,200. 3. 2,400. 4. 4,000. They invited 400 people to their wedding. The wedding venue would not allow food catered in. So Tony was adamant that they needed 10 tacos per person, which ended up as number 4 above. That scene plays out in the video below along with Kody Brown melting down over the money this will cost. First, he describes the tacos that come from Mykelti's house. This was before they married, so he referred to Christine's cooking. The tacos from there were white with yellow cheese and hamburger meat. No, he wants the real deal of street tacos that you make with steak. They got their tacos but fell short as the guests wanted more. Sister Wives. What fans learn from Christine and Tony. One thing Christine offered this week on her show may surprise a few cooks out there. So, Along with making this delightful meal, she also gave up a little info. She talked to her daughter, Mykelti, the entire time they cooked this lasagna. At one point it sounded as if she was about to go down memory lane with a story. She went down the lane of sister wives' memories all right. But she didn't go back any further than the timeline that starts after leaving. The family, when said that the first time I made this meal, and fans waited for a story to start. But it didn't. The first time she made this lasagna was in North Carolina at Maddie Brown Brush's house. She said Caleb Brown liked the lasagna as well as Tony Padron. Cooking with Just Christine is a fun show to watch, but fans want more of Christine Brown. One more thing you might take away from her latest cooking episode that might surprise you. Did you know they make oven-ready lasagna noodles? Sister Wives star Kody Brown said he can't watch his TLC show, which is likely something fans didn't expect. Many of the viewers see Kody as someone very in tune with his appearance, especially when it comes to his hair. So, you might see him as a guy glued to the screen to check out how he looks on TV. But that's not the case. He doesn't watch the show for another reason, one that has nothing to do with his presence on the screen. Sister Wives, Kody Brown drops off as a viewer. One might want to ask Kody Brown, if he doesn't watch the show, how can he expect viewers to watch it? This is like a do as I say, not as I do scenario coming from the Sister Wives patriarch. The reason he's dropped off as one of the show's viewers is simple. It is because he can't watch his family anymore on the screen. This is the excuse he gave this week during a personalized video to a fan. Lately, when he talks about his family on these videos, his facial grimaces seem to tell a discouraging story. Recently, when a fan told him that they binge-watched Sister Wives, his face twisted as if he were in pain. He then said, "Ew." Kody said he finds watching his family freaky. He also seemed surprised that the fan liked the show. TLC's Kody slammed by family, hard to watch. The latest season of Sister Wives showed the demise of the Brown family. This started with one wife jumping off and calling herself divorced from Kody Brown. Once Christine Brown's disenchantment with Kody became known, it seems the floodgates opened. Janelle Brown, who very seldom has a negative word about Kody Brown, even used the F word as she walked away from him on the show. Then several of his adult children shared their pain caused by their father. Christine's daughter, Ipbw Brown, became devastated over one of her dad's choices. She cried because her father didn't go with her when she got surgery. Gabriel Brown and his brother Garrison Brown, both Janelle Brown's sons, confronted Kody. They weren't happy over his lack of time for them. Peyton Brown and what fans saw as his dissing of Robyn Brown in a nanny t-shirt. He is Christine's only son and says he is protective of his mom. Sister Wives, things too real on show this season. From what Kody said on the recent videos, he sounds like he's not a fan of the show. But that's not something he's said before. So, chances are it is the family members' uprising that turned him sour towards the end of season 16. In one of the videos, he sounded as if watching his family on the screen caused him sadness. Recently he revealed that he was getting help for his grief. It's possible Christine's departure from the family hit him harder than he let on. But looking back on previous seasons, Kody was the guy the kids ran to when he walked in the door. As they got older, they sought him out for advice. So, he looked like a man who knew how to be a dad of 18 and a husband to 4. But those days are gone. Once the Sister Wives family started publicly complaining, things changed. Kody's image as a dad and as a husband became tarnished. So, this could be why it is so hard for him to watch today. Respect for the head of the family seems at an all-time low. Sister Wives star Kody Brown is on top of his game when it comes to business. So, while his career booms, his family implodes. But for Kody, this goes hand in hand. Long live Kody Brown's Sister Wives drama. Something different happened in the last 2 seasons. More windows open to offer a different take on both Kody and the TLC series. So, who opened those windows? That would be the adult children of Kody Brown. Now, Gabriel Brown and his brother Garrison Brown started the ball rolling. Both are the sons of Janelle Brown. They questioned their father's family values. Tears flowed from Gabe Brown as Kody Brown left the scene angry and with no observable sympathy for his son's distress. But when the sister wives patriarch drove away, the fans' anger followed. Peyton Brown shakes things up for Kody. While Kody's sons made an impact, it's Peyton Brown, Christine Brown's only son, that sealed the deal on drama. Peyton might be more like his Kody than he realizes. He shares some of his dad's same facial expressions and mannerisms. But his likeness to Kody isn't the reason he's gathered so much attention lately. Christine's son's take on dear old dad has the sister wives fans infatuated with the 23-year-old. Over the last few weeks, this son offers several critiques of his father. He's done a few interviews, stunning fans with how open and forthcoming he is about Kody. Sister wives, the kid with a gift. Peyton has the gift that allows him to slam someone while at the same time making it look like a compliment. One case in point is his thoughts on his sister wife's mom Robyn Brown. When saying that he harbors no hard feelings for Robyn, he also painted a picture of her at the same time. He doesn't blame his sister wife's father for spending all his time with Robyn. He said his father found the woman he loves. So, he claims he can't begrudge his father finding the love of his life. The same goes for Robyn, no bad feelings there either. He states that Robyn found someone to take care of her kids, and for this, he holds no ill will. So, what was he saying here? It sounds like he suggests that his dad fell head over heels for a woman. But that woman was out to find a man to take care of her and her kids. So, were these kind words or a hidden jab? Business booms. Peyton went on to say several things that the fans found interesting. They consider him a real insider with the scoop. It's not as if he's a neighbor or someone from the gym. No, he's lived this life. While this young man is thankful for his family, he does not believe in polygamy, as he said recently. That is not a lifestyle he will seek for himself, he said. One of the more interesting things he said recently had to do with the fate of the Sister Wives show. Another season is in the works, so they're coming back. But with the family in such turmoil, many fans thought season 17 might be the end of the series. Peyton said the ratings are rising over the drama and this could get them several more seasons. It also sounded as if this was a conversation he may have had with family members. Peyton suggested the series had some gas left in its tank. But that's only if they can keep the fans interested. So, it looks as if that is what the Brown family is doing right now. They're keeping themselves interesting through social media in between the seasons. So as Kody Brown's family crumbles and falls, the ratings of the sister wives climb. It appears that makes Kody unlucky in love but very lucky in business. Sister Wives star Kody Brown put an easel together for a family talk and fans spotted something in the background. This talk would go on to become a famous Sister Wives clip. But today that clip resurfaces among fans for something other than his talk. It seems as if something behind Kody tells a story. Sister Wives, Kody Brown and family surroundings. The TLC cameras follow Kody Brown around as well as his family. But now and then something pops up in the scene that grabs the viewer's attention. They catch something lurking around the background that's interesting. You may notice that the camera crews seem to do a good job at keeping the brand names of items from showing up on the screen. If you look at all the different footage filmed in the Sister Wives' kitchens, it's evident. Products all seem turned so their brand names face away from the lens of the camera. Many of the reality shows have a crew that preps the cast members' homes for filming. They take down pictures of those not on the show along with covering up brands of items. But sometimes something slips by. This happened several times in scenes filmed at the 4 homes that Kody's wives occupied. Kody works but behind him, a story lurks. Recently a scene surfaced from the show with one of those background flubs. The scene came from a few seasons back, but it seems to tell a story. Kody works to set up an easel. He's about to pull out his whiteboard and give the sister wives a lecture. He uses a whiteboard for talking points. He stunned fans with what he had to say during this presentation. So, it is likely that the whiteboard overshadowed what sat on a shelf over the shoulder of Papa Brown. In the screenshot below, Kody Brown puts that easel together. But behind him sits a photo. That picture has Kody together with all 4 of his wives. When you look at that togetherness snapshot above, you see only 3 of his wives. One of Kody Brown's wives seems blocked out. You can't see Meri Brown. It looks like someone put another photo of the family up there and it overlaps enough to only block out Meri Brown. Now to be fair, it is possible that someone just propped that photo there. They may not be aware of how it looked at the time. But this was during the time that Meri claimed to feel like an outsider. This sister wives lecture Kody Brown gave that day is now infamous. He told his wives that he is the leader, and they need to follow. This was one of his first pitches for a move to Flagstaff. Kody and the wives were at Janelle Brown's house at the time. Today fans jump all over this resurfaced clip saying it sent a message about Meri. Sister wives, jaw-dropping and comical background finds. One of the bigger wow moments happened on an earlier Sister Wives season. During a tour of the wives' bedrooms, the cameras caught something that dropped jaws. It was something Kody Brown left on the nightstand at Robyn Brown's house. That scene is still talked about today on social media. You can read about that incident here as Soap Dirt covered it in detail at the time. Another incident caught on camera was a clump of hair hanging from the mirror in Janelle's bedroom. It was some type of wig or hair extension. Since it was the same consistency and length of Kody's hair, the fans had a field day with comments. Soap Dirt also covered this background find as well. So, from the messy housekeeping habits of one wife to the odd decor of another wife's home, the camera caught it. Fans thought they spotted that infamous Sister Wives bedroom schedule a while back. It too was spotted in the background of one of the show's scenes. Sister Wives star Kody Brown did something foolish with his 4 wives in tow, causing him to blush. Several seasons back he packed up his 4 brides for a visit with his high school friends. One of those friends happened to be his old sweetheart. Sister Wives, Kody Brown's old friend called him stupid. Kody had Meri Brown, Janelle Brown, Christine Brown, and Robyn Brown meet his old friends. The group consisted of both men and women. It got testy at the gathering. Especially when his close buddy from high school told Kody that he thought he was stupid. The friend said that this was his first thought when first hearing that Kody Brown married more than one wife. The Sister Wives patriarch didn't seem to like having this friend call him stupid. This is when the father of 18 put a stop to this line of conversation. He told his friends he didn't want to have to answer for his decisions. Instead, he wanted to visit with them. Kody's vanity slammed. Another one of his friends said that when she heard Kody was practicing polygamy, it dawned on her why. She said her old friend always had to be the center of attention. So, what better way to continue with this than to marry 4 women and have 16 kids, she said. Robyn didn't have Ariella Brown and Solomon Brown yet. The Sister Wives' husband of 4 blushed at this comment. He also laughed. So, they pegged Kody Brown as someone who craved attention. Some viewers also describe him that way as well. Old girlfriend rattles the Sister Wives. One of the women dated Kody in high school. So, she started to describe some of his romantic moves. Sister Wives fans didn't know until recently that Meri Brown and her shared husband were hands-off for a long time. She wasn't intimate with her husband for at least a decade. They filmed this visit to friends in 2011. So, it was around the time Meri and Kody started their decade-long of no intimacy between the two. With that said, this may have been a bit hard for Meri to hear. She already had 3 other women at home having their romance with Papa Brown. It looked as if the other wives weren't thrilled when Kody Brown's old girlfriend started talking. She showed them the spot he hit that made her swoon. Making a circular motion on her arm with her hand, she showed the co-wives what their future husband did. She got animated as she described him rubbing her arm in a circle. She said it felt so good. So, Kody Brown's sister wives got an earful of how Kody liked to be the center of attention even when he was younger. This left the people he knew well long ago believing this need brought him to polygamy. They also learned how he romanced an old flame with that magical move of his. But since this was filmed in 2011, Kody's outlook on polygamy changed. Recently when Kody was asked if another wife is in the cards he said, no. He's gone as far as to admit polygamy is not working for him. What do you think about this video? Please told on comment box, also subscribe our channel. Thanks for watching this video.